So historically, they would find a game trail similar to this. This one leads right to the beaver lodge. And if we had the resources available, this is a new rage trap, this is a leg trap. So this would be set on a game trail similar or anywhere else for collection. Next, I'm going to walk you through how to set up a snare trap as the DENE would. Right now we've got a live tree. We're going to head over to that beaver lodge. I'm going to set it up. We're going to go from there and see if we can get a beaver. A newer age of trapping the beaver is this Connie bear trap, and I encourage you, if you have the stomach, to Google it and YouTube it. I'm not going to set it up personally. It scares me. I don't want to lose an arm. But this is a very, very effective way of trapping the beaver, and this would be a newer way that any of the DENE, maybe up north, closer to a beaver hut like this one under the snow, would like to set up, because it is a simple setup, but it's very touchy, and it makes short work of the animals. So this is a newer way, this is a newer way, but we're going to work on our snare method. For now, I'm going to try and break open where they've been entering and exiting. I've got a fresh piece here that I'm going to attach my snare to. I can get rid of that contour trap right now. I'm going to attach this snare into the water and make a few little cuts to try and bait them out, because I like the smell of that and the taste of that fresh hunk of wood. And then we'll see if we can catch anything. I'm going to try and get through this ice right now with my axe, and stay tuned. Alright, so we've hit water at about 5 inches down. So I'm going to make it a fairly small hole. It's going to be about 1.5 feet long. I'll figure out how deep I got to go with my snare, because they'll be running in and out of this spot. This is their entry and exit. So I just need to open this up more, and we'll figure out how far we got to go, and then we'll try and get that beaver in a traditional manner. So I'm going to use this stick as a trapper would. We're going to see how far down. Odds are it's not very far down, so I'm not going to have to set my snare too deep. I just need to get them as they come up, go through. I just need to try and get them to the snare. So they're not too far down there. It's a good ways. So we're into muck at about the first 8 inches. The water's between here, top of the water. We got to go down 4 inches, because that's where the ice is. We got to come up to where our mud is. So the beaver have about 1 foot to 18 inches. So this is the area I need to set my snare. So I'm going to put a little mark there, right there. That's where I want my snare to sit. Okay, the way the snare works, and this one's a little of the newer version, but I'm going to attach it to the stick here in their beaver run. And this is all that happens. They kind of come through to see what's going on. They go through, and as they go through, it tightens up on them. And then they can't go anywhere. They're stuck. And then I can come and retrieve the pelt after. I'll probably come back a day and we'll check it. But for now, I'm going to show you that we'll attach this, put it in there, and we'll see how this goes. So next one will be how I attach this to the tree. Alright, let's quickly attach this. I'm going to put a few little marks in that. Try and get them a little interested to come out and go, hey, there's something fresh that we can chew on. And I'm pretty sure they're zip zooping through this way. So we're just going to drive this in there. I'm going to sink it. And just like that. I'll come back tomorrow. We'll check and we see if we get a beaver. And if we do have some, I'll skin it out. And we'll make some, I don't know how traditional it is, but I like making beaver burgers. But that's not the point of this. This would be a traditional way a DENE person would trap their beaver. And as I'm always reminded, and sitting on the land, how the importance of staying dry when you're trapping. Your hands will freeze in minutes when you're outside. So it's you got to respect the land.